Hey, look, we all have those days that we get up and we just do not feel like accomplishing anything that day. We want to be lazy, we want to sleep in late, we want to lay on the couch, we want to watch TV. Let's face it, we all have those days. But it's very important that you start to move the needle in every single area of your life, every single day. And today I want to talk about exactly what moving the needle means and what areas of your life you should be moving the needle in. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Empire Your Life. And today, I'm excited to get into the topic of moving the needle in your life. But before we get there, I want to make sure, if you haven't already, if you see that little subscribe button right down there somewhere, I need you to go ahead and tap that for me so you can become a part of the Empire Your Life community. And if you've already hit the subscribe button, do me an even bigger favor and go ahead and throw me a big thumbs up for this video. Just let me know that you liked it and that you want to see more videos just like this one. And so with that, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic, which is going to be all about moving the needle in your life. And so when I say the words moving the needle, what do you think of? I hope you think about, moving everything in your life in a positive direction, because really, when I say moving the needle, I don't want to see you go backwards. I want to see you move the needle in a positive direction. And that's going to apply to all areas of your life. And so moving the needle. So let's break this down a little bit. So very, very simple concept here. Moving the needle means that every second of every day, every minute of every day, every hour of every day, every week, every year, we need to constantly be moving the needle a little bit more every single day. And that needle needs to be moving in the direction of reaching our ultimate goals in our personal life, our businesses, whatever we're trying to accomplish. And you'd be surprised how that little needle movement every single day continues to add up and exponentially grow into greatness whenever you finally reach your goal or whatever you're trying to accomplish. But it all comes down to those little steps every single day of moving that needle. If you wake up in the morning and you just don't feel like doing anything for that day, and that needle doesn't move, you stay on the couch all day, that needle doesn't move, you don't go work out, that needle doesn't move, you don't go and spend time praying and spend time reading your Bible and being with God and prayer and helping other people, that needle's not going to move. If you don't go and work on your business, that needle is not going to move. If you don't go look at and work on your investments, that needle is not going to move. And guess what? If that needle doesn't move, you're one step closer to not reaching your goals. And so I want to see you step up, and every day that needle ticks one step closer in the direction that you want it to head. And it really just comes down to those simple little movements every single day. And it may not seem like much. Like for the gym, for example, let's say you go out and you end up doing a 30-minute walk on a treadmill. Or maybe you do weights for 15 minutes and you walk or jog for 15 minutes of that 30. Well, guess what? It's only 30 minutes, but you move that needle a little bit. You maybe lost a little weight, you broke a little sweat, you got a little bit of endorphins going, you're feeling good, your mood increases, which helps you in other areas of your life as well. And they all go together. And that is what is so important, is that you continue to move that needle every day. Don't sit on that couch. Don't be lazy. Fight the urge to be lazy. Look, you're going to have those days. I do as well. You just don't feel like doing things. But please, fight that urge and move that needle every single day. Now, you may be asking, well, what exactly are all the areas that I can focus on moving the needle? Maybe I can make a list. Maybe I could check it off throughout the day. I totally agree. I think that's a fantastic idea. And really, I think it comes down to the 7 areas that we're always talking about that you should move the needle every day, every week, every month, every year to improve your overall life, find balance, and ultimately reach your goals. And so those 7 areas, as always, starting with your mental health. You need to constantly improve your knowledge and your mental capacity every single day. Whether that's reading books, learning something, talking with mentors or other people that can help you to get better and better and better. It is so important that you focus on your mental health. And this also includes having some quiet time for yourself to get your thoughts together and, planning for the next day. All of that goes together in building a strong mental mindset, so that way you're able to conquer your day and take care of your business, your family, and everything that you need to do for that given day. Now, number 2, we're going to go into communication and relationships. So important. We are social creatures, as I've said a million times on here before. You need to go out and make these connections with other people, whether it's friends, better relationships with your wife, your kids, other family members. These relationships build us and they make us feel good. And when we know we have a circle of influence, we have support systems around us, it helps to increase our possibility of doing better and better things, knowing that we have that support system there if we need it. And so communication and relationships is key. So every day, move that needle with building relationships. If it means, instead of going home after work and sitting on the couch and watching football, take your son out in the backyard and throw the football with him. That little bit of time spent, it might be 15 minutes, but that little bit of time spent throwing that football with him is going to go such a long way in building a relationship between both of you. So it's so important that you focus on that. Now, next, let's talk about your spiritual life. You could move the needle in your spiritual life every day simply by reading your Bible, spending some time in prayer, or especially helping other people. If you can find time to volunteer, of course, I know a lot of people give donations for different things, but truly, if you can go out there and volunteer your time, that is such a precious, precious thing, where you can go out and actually help other people, and you'll realize that you're actually helping them, but in turn, you're going to feel so good inside your heart that you did something good and you did a good thing to help other people. And that is just so important that you check off that box. And I include that in your spiritual time every day with moving the needle. Now, the next one let's get to, and this is one that as entrepreneurs we should be focusing on every single day, and that's our career. So every single day, what are you doing to make your business better than it was yesterday? And look, I'll tell you, as a business owner, there is always something to do. There is never a time that you could say, oh, I'm bored, there's nothing to do, there's no sales coming in, blah, blah, blah. There's always something for you to do. You can find ways to advertise. You can work on your website. You can make lead calls. And look, I know sometimes making those lead calls, you might have to make 100 calls in order to get a sale, from a business aspect. That's a lot of calls, a lot of time, a lot of effort to maybe get one deal. But guess what? You put that time and effort in and you get that one deal, because that one deal grows your business, and you don't know how many referrals you might get off that one deal. So move the needle, make those sales calls, and eventually get that sale. Move that needle in your business so your career can continue to advance as well. And then, of course, always working on your health and fitness every day. And look, I don't care if this is riding your bike around the block in the morning, taking a walk around the block in the afternoon, maybe taking 30 minutes for your lunch break to go do some weights at the gym nearby, or maybe where you work, your business, maybe you have a small gym set up that you could step downstairs and do it. Whatever it might be, spend a little time every single day focusing on your health and fitness. Now, this includes working out, but this also includes diet. So, because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Kody, look, I'm so busy with my business, I got all these things going on, I just don't have time to fit in a workout. Well, look, I understand, things come up, but you need to find at least some time throughout the day to be active. But more important than anything, if you can focus on what you're consuming in your body every day, so for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, even desserts, make healthy choices that are going to help to fuel your body to be stronger than you were yesterday and healthier than you were yesterday. You'd be surprised how if you can focus on that diet, which really doesn't take up any more time in your life than it does to order a pizza or to go buy something that's no good for you or eat something that's no good for you. So focus on your nutrition, focus on your diet, and try and get as much active time as you possibly can. And you're going to see the benefits just blow up in your life, because if you're able to focus on your body, you just feel better, you have more energy, and you want to go out and do more things. It gets that ball rolling for you. So make sure you move that needle in your fitness a little bit every single day. Now, the next one, let's talk about just having fun. Yes, you have to have fun. I know you're a serious business owner. I know you're an entrepreneur and you want to start 15,000 businesses and you want to make all this money and you want to do all these great things and there's no time to have fun because I have to work 20 hours every single day. Look, I want to tell you, if you try and go down that path, which I've tried going down that path myself as well, you are going to burn yourself out so quick that you're not going to ever get to where you want to get to, which the ultimate goal for all of us is to find true happiness. So maybe that's having financial freedom that leads to happiness. Maybe that's we want to travel. Maybe that's we want this, that, or another. But whatever it might be, we want to be happy. And so don't forget to move the needle every day and have fun, because you need to enjoy the process of where you are now and where you want to be in the future. And so every day, have fun. Spend time doing something that you love. If you like, maybe building something, go out in your shop and build something. Use your hands, be creative, build something. Maybe it's artwork. You like drawing pictures or painting things. Spend time doing that. If, maybe it's just you like having phone calls with friends. If that's what it is that you enjoy, do more of that. If you like cleaning the house, clean the house. Whatever you enjoy doing, spend more time doing that. Playing guitar, for me, I absolutely love playing guitar. I'm not good at it, but I love playing guitar. And so if you spend a few minutes every day practicing that guitar, having fun, you're going to continue to get better and better. And the better you get at it, the more fun you're going to have and the more opportunities that might come up for you to enjoy that, whatever that is, even that much more. Now, the next one I want to go into, our last one here, our big number 7, is going to be our wealth building. So every day, you should focus on your wealth building to some extent. So maybe you're not getting a check every day that you can turn money into an investment, but you can still educate yourself about investments. Learn more about stocks, learn more about real estate, learn more about 401ks, learn more about, other business ventures, maybe investing in private, money investments or whatever it is. Learn how you can build your wealth. Maybe it's other income streams like, starting a website that, sells products, or maybe it's a YouTube video like this one that you sell a few products, or maybe you do advertisements and you're able to produce income off of that as well. Whatever it might be, focus a little bit every single day to build that wealth in your life. And again, you'll be surprised in building wealth in all of these other categories that we talked about with, your mental health, your relationships, your spiritual life, your health and fitness, building your career, having fun, and our last one was building wealth there. If you're moving the needle in every one of these categories, at least a little, every single day, you're going to be so happy with yourself to see the results as the months and years go by of how you're able to accomplish your goals and do bigger things than you ever thought were possible. And so when you start thinking about getting to that next level, I want you to remember that little key phrase of moving the needle every single day. And you can actually visualize that needle in every category and tell yourself every day, did I move that needle today? And look, don't be hard on yourself. If you missed a day, you didn't get to do a certain category for that day, that's okay. Take a deep breath. There's always tomorrow to try again. And so just make it a point tomorrow to move that needle, even if it's a little bit, in that category or any of the 7 categories that we talked about here today. And so I sure hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you go out there and move the needle in your life and just continue to build your empire. Thanks so much for tuning in for this video, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you can become a part of the Empire Your Life community. And don't forget to leave me some comments, tell me what you thought about this video, and as always, make sure you share this video with someone that might need to see it. Continue to get out there and build your empire.